Weight loss update. I am still losing weight, but I am not doing ADF anymore. But I am fasting still. There's a lot of buts, but I promise you, fasting is one of the best things that I have ever done for weight loss. It's amazing. I am not doing ADF anymore because I looked at my body and I was like, girl, you're getting real small here. I still want to lose some weight, but there's no need for you to go a day and a half without eating. Like, you don't have to do that no more, girl. And my body was telling me that I didn't want to do that. That's the honest truth. Like, my body was like, okay, this was real nice in the summer, but September came, October came, November came, and then I was like, okay, I don't think I still have to keep doing this. I'm getting smaller. It's getting colder. I am busier. I don't have to fast for this long. So my happy medium was to maybe do half of what I was doing. Instead of 36 hours of fasting, I would fast for 18 hours, so 18/6. But then I was like, okay, some days I'm really, really hungry, especially because I got used to eating every day now. And I was like, I'm gonna do 16 by 8. 16 by 8 is what I'm going to do. And if I'm really like struggling, I'm going to do 14 by 6 because my days, again, they got so busy and I needed fuel. Like, I needed food for fuel to keep going because I did not want to depend on coffee anymore. When I was doing ADF in the summer, I started in the summer, it was great because I started in the summer. I was getting all that natural summer energy. I had that summer glow to help me to keep thriving while fasting for weight loss. And then when September came, it started to get darker, and I started to really depend on coffee. And if you know me, you know I do not need caffeine. Like, I am someone where I might have like 10 different thoughts in my head at once. Coffee and me, it's like giving it to a kid. Like, I just feel like no human should be that energized all day, and then it also messes up my sleep. So I'm just really sensitive to caffeine. So to depend on caffeine to lose weight, I was like, I gotta find something that's more sustainable here. And it was to stop fasting for longer than 24 hours like that, and to instead do fasting every single day. But I just didn't know, should it be 18 hours? Should it be 16 hours? Should it be 14 hours? What is it that my body really wants? My body likes 16 by 8, and I'm still losing weight. I'm still losing weight. Now, I do want to say I do have endometriosis. So endometriosis does messes up your hormones, and fasting for a really long time like that, so fat doing ADF for me to go months and months like that started to stress my body out as well. Yes, I was still losing weight, but it was messing up my sleep. It was messing me up in other places, and I just really had to hear my body out. And now that I'm doing 16 by 8, I noticed that my body's a lot more relaxed. Like, I'm like, okay, my hormones likes 16 by 8. I'm also smaller, so it really did not need to go through all that stress of doing 36 by 12 through the months of October and November. Like, it didn't really need that, but I stressed it out by doing that. So I think one of the things that I want to bring up at this video is that it's great to have a weight loss journey, and it's great to have a strong will, especially if you have a strong will like I do. But please listen to your body, especially if you're a woman, especially if you have like hormonal issues, especially if you have symptoms of issues like PCOS or endometriosis. Maybe you never got diagnosed. It took me 29 years to get diagnosed. Yeah, I wasn't born with my period, but I got my period when I was 16. So it took about 13 years of me having my cycle to get diagnosed with endometriosis. So if you know, you know. Even if a doctor didn't tell you, like, hey, something's wrong, you know what you feel like, girl, when you get your cycle. You know how you break out. You notice the acne. You know what your body is telling you, even if you don't have a name for it yet. You know what it is. So my advice or my wisdom when it has come to fasting and wanting to lose weight and pushing myself is my hormone balance is what helps me lose weight. It's not the magic in fasting, it's how my hormones like fasting. So my hormones did not like me fasting for 36 hours for weeks and weeks and months. It did not like that after a while. It does like me fasting for 16 hours, 14 hours, even 18 hours. Today I fasted for 18 hours and I didn't even realize that I was fasting for that long. I just wasn't hungry at all. And then I was like, oh, wow, I should probably eat something. And I ate something. But if I was to try to force myself to do 24 hours and then I'm stressed out and now I start to get into this whole thing of like strong will, let me push myself to go another 24 hours or another 10 hours, that's when my body, my hormones are going to get out of whack. And if I was more focused on what's on the scale and not worry about my hormones, I would really not be benefiting from anything. Because yeah, I could lose weight, but if my hormones are out of whack, I'm not gonna be sleeping good. I'm gonna be feeling stressed out. I'm gonna my mood is going to be really bad. I'm gonna be moody, and when I'm moody, it's not a good time. So hormones are really really important when it comes to weight loss. If you're a woman and you're trying to lose weight, you have to pay attention to hormones, queen. Like you really do. Love, like please listen to your hormones. If you're a young woman and you have a hormone imbalance, you're aware of it and you're trying to lose weight, you have to listen to your hormones. You have to have a diet that aligns with balancing your hormones. And if you want to do something like ADF, if you want to fast for weight loss, you also have to keep your hormones in mind and listen to how your body feels when you are fasting. So that is such a key thing that I learned, and I love that I learned that, because now that I'm doing 16 by 8, I'm still losing weight. I still feel great, but I'm doing half the work that I was doing from July to beginning of November. So I've been doing 16 by 8 for about 3 weeks now. I feel great. I look great. I'm sleeping great. I'm here and I'm drinking my tea. I eat foods that help my hormones, especially now that I know what it is that I have. So, weight loss and hormones, they're like this. They go hand in hand. They help each other out. They help you out to get to whatever goal you have for your body. But I'm still going to do, I love fasting. I'm still going to fast. Honestly, I don't want to be like super dramatic with all of this, but I could do 16 by 8 for the rest of my life, with some days doing 14 by 10 or even 18 by 6. Like basically the point is I think I could fast for the rest of my life. Like I think every day of my life I could wake up until I die and not go straight to eating, or go hours before it's time for bed without having anything in my system. Like I love looking at the time and being like, okay, it's 4 o'clock. I'm done eating for the day. And I don't get into bed until like maybe 10, 11 o'clock. And I know that it's been six, 5 hours without me eating. Like it feels good to me. I like it. My metabolism feels good. And I don't see why I would want to wake up one day and not live that kind of life. So maybe I'm really just feeling really optimistic right now, but I could do this for the rest of my life. So that's my update.